show. Turn it up loud, let the whole world know. Straight out of Rustin, reppin' on the flow. Dallas Cowboys on my chest, let the star glow. Bugs got the podcast, speakers on blast. Talking about the game, every moment gon' last. Snaps in the back, bass hitting low. Crowd in the stands, watch the energy grow. Cowboys Nation, ride or die crew. If you doubt the star, we coming for you. Told you so. Yeah, I told you so. When them Cowboys win, everybody know. I told you so. I told you so. From Rustin to Dallas, let the fire blow.
No, it's been a bye week. We've been rested. But you know what? It's time to turn that page. We're going into the next season. We don't finish the first half of the season. A bit shaky. Can you agree with me? Yes, we have. And we finna roll on over into the second segment of the season, looking to make that push to get into the playoffs. Yeah, I said it. We looking to make it happen to push to get into that playoff. And the one thing we got to do is we got to go ahead and let the $60 million man do his thing. We have to take advantage of what we haven't had in the past 2 years. What is that? I know you're guessing. What you thinking? Yeah, what we haven't had in the last 2 years going into the second half of the season is a healthy Dakota Prescott. Whoa. Yeah, go back. Check the facts. It's been a minute since we had that going into the second half healthy. So one thing we got to do is give our credit to the offensive line, which the offensive line, they're getting healthy. We getting our main hogs back up front. BB will be back. Of course, Guyton coming back. He's already back. Hopefully he's gotten his technique down pat. Tyler Smith will be back. Hopefully he's got some of the holding calls in the first half of the season. He will subtract them in the second half. Tyler Booker coming back. Fresh, strong, ready to go. And of Terrence Steele, who's still in question mark with me, simply because Steele gets caught up in the game and forgets that he has to pass block just as well as he has to run block. Now, the thing about it is, like I said, first off, we have to utilize the $60 million man. Not necessarily throwing all the passes to Dak Prescott. Not necessarily throwing all the check downs to Ferguson. Not even looking over the top to throw the ball to Pickens. Dak Prescott, he's healthy. Let's utilize his legs. We're already in trouble in our running back situation. I don't really count on Jay Blue simply because of the fumble trouble. But having a healthy Dak Prescott, he can scramble for 6 yards, maybe 7 yards, slide, safely slide, and gain ground. But the key that I've been telling y'all all summer long, leading into the fall season, is having a healthy Dak Prescott will pretty much lock the Dallas Cowboys into the playoffs. I know I said even winning the NFC East, but you know what? Philadelphia's getting out of hand, which they can be slowed down. But the Cowboys got to get their game in order simply because Dak, when he uses his legs, he's actually way more dangerous than people can expect, because y'all looking for Dak to have the Lamar Jackson speed. He doesn't have it. Y'all may be looking for Dak to have Randall Cunningham speed. He doesn't have it. But he does have deceptional speed to where you really can't say, oh, he's faster than that man, because when he does run, notice he picks up yardage. in chunks. So utilizing Dak Prescott, ladies and gentlemen, that is the thing that will push us over the edge. We have to utilize Dak, not from the arm, but from the legs. He's been healthy. Keep him healthy. And another thing, how we keeping Dak healthy with our offensive line coming back is running the damn ball. We didn't look at helping Javonte Williams so far. Run the damn ball. That not only keeps the clock moving, it keeps Dak Prescott straight up on his feet. Run the damn ball. Why do I keep saying that? If you notice, the Dallas Cowboys have an exceptional run game. We got big in the trenches. And if you notice our running back, what we're doing now that we wasn't able to do in the last 2 to 3 years is run the ball inside the red zone. That's why I say run the damn ball. You know, and the thing about it is by us running the ball and being consistent, that opens up the offense. Argue with your pastor, because your pastor probably a Dallas Cowboy fan too. And he'll tell you the same thing. If you run the ball, you're opening up not only play action, you're bringing in the defensive backs, so they're walking down, trying to stop the run, knowing they cannot challenge or get challenged, shall I say, by Cedarian Lamb and George Pickens. They're dangerous in one-on-one situations. If we run the damn ball, it will open up the Cowboys offense because you walking your safety up. The middle of the field is always open. Why y'all think Ferguson got the numbers he got in the first 6 games of the season? Because the safety had walked down to try to stop Javonte Williams. If we continue to run the ball successfully like we have been doing, that's going to open up the Dallas Cowboy offense to a whole nother level. And at that moment, we become very dangerous. We go back to putting the numbers up on the board, scoring 30 to 40 points a game, which we necessarily don't need in case our defense picks up the slack. But running the ball controls the clock. Controls the clock, which should be in your favor. And not to mention, my quarterback. I need him to stay consistent by staying up in the pocket, not getting up off his tailbone. And see, that's been the problem in the last few years with our offensive line not being consistent, starting with them, going to our running back situation. Be consistent. Run the damn ball. We got an offensive line that's actually moving mountains. And it's one key thing that anybody know about the history of the Dallas Cowboys. When we have an offensive line that actually can move mountains, we are dangerous. Yeah. The Cowboys are dangerous if we run the damn ball. Point blank and period. Now, running the ball, being consistent in the play calling, Schottenheimer. I got to get on Coach Schotty. He has to be consistent in attacking the opposing defenses. We got too much firepower on the offensive side of the ball, ladies and gentlemen. Dak Prescott at one time was talked about being in the MVP race. The only thing keeping Dak from being in the MVP race is the L's that we're taking. Because you can't blame Dak. You can't continue to blame Dak Prescott when the Cowboys take an L. But the offense that's in Dak's control has to remain consistent. Run the damn ball. Running the ball in 11-man formation, 12-man formation. 12-man formation is 2 tight ends. Run the damn ball. That's what makes play action deadly with Dak Prescott because his accuracy has been on point. Oh, he's dropping the ball in the bucket. You can't blame situations on Dak if the ball hits the receiver's hand and they drop the ball. You can't blame it on Dak if he puts the ball where it's supposed to be and the receiver don't pull it in. We have to remain consistent, Schottenheimer. I'm not saying you had a bad first half of the season. We're going into the second half of the season. We should be ramped up to your offensive play calls. We should have to Cavante Turpin involved in a little bit more offensive strategy than we have him involved in right now. Yes, I do think Jalen Tolbert, number one, may be the odd man out. Why not? Flonnery is running routes comparable to Amari Cooper. And if anybody know how Amari Cooper run routes, he's very precise. Look at Flonnery, number 19 for the Cowboys. Watch how he runs his routes. It's very familiar, very similar to the way that I ain't gonna even say that guy. He runs routes as fluid as Jerry Rice. Pay attention. Rice wasn't necessarily the fastest receiver. No, but you never saw Jerry Rice get chased down, did you? No. And Flonnery run his routes just like that. I almost said Amari Cooper, but no, he runs his routes similar to a Jerry Rice. Pay attention. Jerry Rice, the GOAT. Yeah. Watch Flonnery run his routes. And Dak Prescott is now going to take advantage of that with Flonnery, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, and Jake Ferguson. That's a dangerous lineup going into the second half of the season, which we should be acclimated to the offense now to where it should roll like a well-oiled machine, Bambino. It should flow just that smoothly. But the key to it is remaining consistent. And I'm going to be back with you, and we're going to talk about the defensive side of the ball. We got some additions to the defense, but we got a little commercial break. Shout out to my sponsors. And I'll see you guys back in about a minute, 45 seconds.
Your dream home awaits. You've been dreaming of living in a desirable neighborhood with top-tier amenities such as playgrounds, dog parks, community centers, and state-of-the-art swimming pools, friendly neighbors, and so much more. Your first step is to contact me, a top-rated independent mortgage broker. Experienced guidance, quick, easy closings, and an average savings of $10,000 when you work with an independent mortgage broker. So what are you waiting on? It's time to own your dream. Contact me, Jeremy Brooks, at 318-394-1406.
Hey, waking up with migraines or can't go to sleep due to migraines, aches in your back, joints, soreness, or your feet just tired, or you just tense and can't get relaxed. Tell you what, give Jalen Ferguson a call today. Mobile chiropractor, top of the line, top of his game. Jalen Ferguson will come out to you, get your body realigned so you can get realigned back with your daily activities. Jalen Ferguson, give him a call today at Alpha Performance and Wellness. Jalen's waiting on your call. And tell Jalen that I sent you. It's football season going into the basketball season. You need your favorite gear personalized, updated? Or maybe you just want a money bouquet, or maybe a personal fan that have your favorite team on it, your favorite logo. Give Shell Williams a call today at Custom Pleasures. Maybe if you want a new logo for your business. No matter how large the quantity is, definitely the quality of her service is upmost and foremost. Give Shell Williams a call today at Custom Pleasures. From Houston to Dallas, from Vegas to Miami, from New Orleans to Chicago. Anytime you want to upgrade your security detail, give Derrick Cheney a call today. Not only is Derrick dedicated, professional, and on time, he's diligent to do a great job. Give Derrick Cheney a call today to upgrade your security detail. Now, let's talk about what Eberflus is going to have to do in the second half. What's going on, Donald Graham? Mr. Jimmy Sawyer? West Side, Michael Grant. I want to talk about the problem that I've been persistently calling out, Raylene, with my Dallas Cowboys. It's been my defense. I know you want to sit back and talk about my Cowgirls, shall you say, but we are the Cowboys, America's team. And my defensive coordinator has had a whole half of the season to evaluate himself. And now I'm praying, I'm hoping, I'm wishing that he can get it right. Jerry has gone out of his way. Yeah, I said it. Y'all got mad because we gave up Michael Parsons. Notice what we got for Parsons. 2 all-pro defensive tackles. Able to sign not only Tyler Smith, Jake Ferguson, Deron Bland. Also picked up 2 first-round draft picks. That's why I say Jerry won. Now, Eberflus, we made a trade with Cincinnati to bring you yet another middle linebacker. We finally got rid of Mozzie Smith. And we bring on all-pro Mr. Williams out of Alabama. Yeah, getting deep in the trenches right now. The Cowboys have dug deep. With Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark in the middle of that defense, Eberflus has a chance now to take his name off the hot seat. Not to mention, y'all remember we bringing back Overshawn, Agent Zero. So the linebacker room is getting healthy. Bringing back people, bringing back stars that we hadn't seen in a while. Hopefully reshifting the defense simply due to the personnel that Eberflus has to realize he's working with. He's never worked with the talent that he's working with right now. Go back and check Indianapolis defense. Go take a look at the Chicago Bears defense. None of those had the name power, the star power, as what he has now to work with America's team. So Eberflus has to take advantage of the personnel that he has on the field. No more just calling zone defenses. What's going on, Lattimore? No more just drifting Bland back and Diggs back 10 yards off the ball. I know y'all thought Bland and Diggs were giving y'all a half-ass effort and not playing. Those guys were literally playing the defense that Eberflus called. So why get mad at the players when they're actually doing their job, because that was called in the headset? So no, Bland is still Bland. But once Eberflus calls the zone man defense, zone man defense is faking that you're in zone. That's why he's 10 yards off the ball. And then when the snap of the ball, he's going to run up to press the receiver, but that's too late because they go in opposite directions. That's why it's looking like Bland getting burnt. Again, they call zone defenses. I've told y'all weeks before, in Eberflus's zone defenses, the Cowboys have been attacked right over the top of the linebacker, right next to the safety. Get out of that, Eberflus. You have the personnel that a lot of teams wish they had. You got 2 all-pro corners. Y'all keep forgetting Diggs is all-pro. Bland is too. You got 2 all-pro defensive tackles now, Quinn Williams and Kenny Clark. Former all-pro defensive end. Huh? Dante Fowler. Huh? We got the personnel. It's just up to Eberflus calling the right package. So when y'all see our defensive backs out there looking like they're lost, it's not on them. It's a defensive coordinator because he has them lost in a defense that they know they shouldn't be in. Let me go back. Y'all remember when we played the Green Bay Packers 2 years ago and the Packers embarrassed us? Do you remember how the defensive backs were looking for the Cowboys? When everybody was open? Oh, you don't know what defense they was in? Zone. They were in zone. So that ought to click in your mind. If Dan Quinn sabotaged the Cowboys by running zone against Green Bay, and Eberflus continues to run zone against the new NFL offenses, why you can't pick up the point that that zone is not working with what the Cowboys have in personnel? Our personnel is designed for a man-to-man defense. Blitzing the quarterback, not just a 4-man pressure. Blitz the quarterback. As a Raku, which you guys are yet to see how his numbers are similar to Parsons coming out of college, is just as fast as Parsons, just as strong as Parsons. He's 6'2", Parsons 6'3". Blitz as a Raku. I know y'all may not see it like I see it. Instead of blitzing a cornerback, blitz as a Raku. You got Houston at the end. You got Fowler at the end. Or you got Clowney at the end, another former All-Pro. Put the pressure on the quarterback. That way, our All-Pro cornerbacks can actually do the job that they've been signed the big bucks to do. Man to man. Anytime, again, I'm going to help you guys out. Anytime you see the wide receiver or running back going in motion, if the one defender does not go in motion with him, we're in zone defense. I already be looking forward to the ball getting dropped over the linebacker's head. Now we're bringing in a new linebacker. Maybe he knows that spot a little bit better than the previous 2. But the thing about it is, our defense has to be consistent just as our offense will. And that's the thing about it. We have a hell of a 5 defensive line rotation now. Dante Fowler. And maybe rest in peace, Mr. Nealon. I'm sorry for not giving a shout out to him for first and foremost, Mr. Marshawn Nealon, who took his life. He was a Cowboy. You know, we got to replace him as well. You guys don't look at the effort that Sam Williams makes. Sam Williams is there. OC is now in the rotation because Quentin Williams is going to be a starter. Plain, blank, and simple. Don't look for Overshawn to come in dramatically the first game back. Overshawn has been off for 2 years. He got to get his legs running. I'm going to get to that in just a second, Ricky. But the thing about the Cowboys is, not only do the defense has to remain consistent with the offense, the defense has to finish the job. Finish the game. I don't know if y'all ever been into the stadium when Michael Irvin is giving his pregame speech. He always tells us to finish the job. Defense, when Dak puts up the numbers that he's been putting up, finish the job. That's all you got to do. Jerry, you've done a great job in acquiring the talent now that the defense really needed. You value defensive tackle more than you value the pass rush because you wanted to stop the run. You've been drafting a pass rusher for the last 3 years to replace Michael Parsons. Nobody paid attention to that but me. But if you did pay attention, you should acknowledge it like I did. Why do we keep drafting defensive ends? Why do we keep drafting defensive ends? Because Jerry had a plan. I keep telling y'all this is chess, not checkers. And slowly but surely, you have to trust the process. If you know the game of chess, how fast does it take to finish a chess game? It may take hours. It's nothing you're going to finish in 10 minutes. It may take days. So with the game of football, with a 17-week season, Jerry plays the chess game until the 17th week. Now, we've been put in a situation where we have to fight. In other words, put a series of wins together. Build momentum. We actually signed Quinn Williams in order to face the Philadelphia Eagles front four. Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all that. We traded for Quinn Williams to face the Detroit Lions front four. Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all that. We got Quinn Williams to face Minnesota front four. I'm telling y'all that because we wasn't as strong in the trenches as we needed to be going into the heart of the season, not to mention Kansas City. So think about it. It's chess, not checkers. I know you guys will continue to second guess Jerry Jones. What has Michael Parsons done in Green Bay? Michael who? Michael who? So yes, Jerry, the gamble that you made is about to show fruition. Because that's what we have to take. That momentum and positiveness going into the second half of the season. Because the Cowboys, all we need to do, am I right, Chris Cunningham? All we need to do is just have a chance in the second season. How you doing, A. London? Hang around, guys. I got one more commercial break, and I'm going to be back with you to talk about the Who Dat, the 49ers, Carolina Panthers, Chicago Bears, the Indianapolis Colts. I'll see you guys in a minute and 45 seconds. I'll be back.
It's holiday season. This holiday season, gift yourself with the gift of luxury, style, comfort, and a smart mortgage that fits your life. When you work with me, I make financing seamless, and that includes expert guidance, fast approvals, and most importantly, fast closings. So what are you waiting on? Contact me today. You too can be sitting at your dining room table with your family, creating joyous moments this holiday season. My number is 318-394-1406 because the best address this season is the one that you call home.
Upgrade your security detail today. From Houston to Dallas, Chicago to New Orleans, Vegas to Miami. Give District Chain a call to secure you. Not just any type of security, your personal security detail. And when you call District to get your detail, tell District that I sent you. My neck, my back, my spine, my knee, my ankle. This migraine. Oh, it's something hurting back there that I didn't even know I had. If you're feeling that way, give Jalen Ferguson a call to get your body realigned. Not just for today, for tomorrow. Not only is Jalen Ferguson the valedictorian of his class, he's also Graham fam, and he's also mobile. And when you give Jalen a call to give your body a realignment, tell Jalen that I sent you. Well, it may be a wedding, it may be a reunion, class reunion, family reunion, a special event, maybe even a church event. You want to get your clothing customized? Give Shell Williams a call at Custom Pleasures today. No matter what the quantity, you're definitely going to get the top-notch quality. Anywhere across the United States, her work has been seen in Vegas. Her work has been seen in Miami, even New Orleans. Custom Pleasures, give them a call today Even if you want one of the money bouquets that I've displayed on my page, give Shell a call today and she'll get you right tomorrow. All right, I see you, Wayman, down there. Fly, Eagles, fly. I give respect to the winners. You are the leaders in the NFC East. Craig Williams, let me tell you something about your 49ers. Injuries against the Rams, the injuries showed up. The depletion of certain players that the 49ers are missing, it showed up against the Rams. And Ricky, you talk about the Saints. I don't know why you guys won another game. But it's okay. The Jets won another game too. I know you guys want that number one pick. Stop winning. But hey, you got 2 wins. Saint fans, I know you're not happy. I know you're not pleased. But stop winning, you get the top pick. Indianapolis Colts. Can't take nothing away from you guys. You balling. Not many Colt fans. Rodriguez Sutton, Malik Buckner, Big Mitchell, Will Hodge. Your Colts are doing the damn thing in the AFC. Unfortunately, Mr. Donald Graham, y'all didn't get rid of Minka Fitzpatrick. I wanted Minka with the Cowboys. I'm just going to say that much. I wanted Minka with the Cowboys. The Giants, you fired Dayball. Not to mention Jackson Dart does not have any wide receivers to work with. But the thing about it, Rick, it's going to be so much, it's going to be backup quarterbacks on the market. Mac Jones going to be on the market. Tua should be on the market. I know you don't like Tua, but with Kellen Moore's system, Tua is a great fit. I'm just going to say that. People still want Shador to come to the forefront to play. Y'all want to rush Shador Sanders out there to get embarrassed? I know you say Dylan Gabriel ain't did much or did nothing, but do y'all really want to rush Shador out there to get hurt or to get embarrassed? Like I said. And may he heal fast, speedy recovery for Travis Hunter. If you guys noticed, they gave a list information out today that this season is over. But you know, I don't know, Rick. You guys may do better with Tua. Simply because Tua is the type of quarterback that fits Kellen Moore's system. Tua ain't finna take off running. He's gonna stay in the pocket, and that's exactly what Kellen Moore offense is designed to do. Now to you Houston Texan fans, get CJ Stroud back fast, guys. As fast as you can. I'm just going to say that much. Atlanta Falcons. Penix is not the answer. No. Penix is not the answer. True statement. I told y'all at the season beginning, Pittsburgh Steelers, Brett Favre is showing who he actually is. I told y'all that. Y'all got hype and happy over the first half of the season. But I told you that. Chicago Bears, you guys are shocking the world. Can't take nothing away from you. You beat the Cowboys. The Bears, pretty much everybody you faced in the LCs. So you got to give your hats off to the Bears. And I know you guys thought that Pat Mahomes was falling off. They're not as strong as they used to be. But Kansas City is still strong. Buffalo fans, I know you count on Josh Allen to lead you to the promised land. He has no playmaking wide receivers other than Diggs. And when they shut Diggs down, as you can see, even against the Dolphins, you can be beat on any given Sunday. Now, one thing's for certain, 2 things for sure. I can talk about y'all teams, but I talk about my team the best. We sucked camel balls the first half of the season, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We truly did. But there's a second half of the season. And that's the thing about football. I don't know if you guys ever met Mo. Mo is somebody that comes along when the going gets tough and the tough get going, and Mo pick up speed. Short for momentum. The Cowboys can pick up some momentum, some traction. We get Diggs back against the Eagles. We get Overshawn back against the Raiders. We even get Rebels back, possibly against the Raiders, but they may take a chance to bring it back on the Eagles, which I say just wait on Diggs. I know we've been rushing for time. We've been looking for success instantly. Keep in mind, this is chess, not checkers. We're going to be all right, Cowboys. We got the Raiders on Monday Night Football, followed up by the Philadelphia Eagles, and then we got Kansas City, and then I think we got Minnesota. America's going to count us out. But as long as I got number 4, and 4 is standing up healthy, understand, that's my quarterback. It's my quarterback. Everything going to be all right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you guys, not only am I streaming live to Facebook, but also to Twitch and to YouTube, and the I Told You So podcast is being broadcasted worldwide on Blue TV. They might have not believed in me, but Blue TV did. So I want to thank y'all for y'all support. I want to thank y'all to keep watching as I continue to grow. This is big for me. I thank God every day. Whoever thought I would be on Worldwide TV Network? Blue TV. It's on my page. Y'all scroll down. You'll see episodes of I Told You So podcast right there. And many other things, from exercise videos to music videos to movies, TV shows, other podcasts. Is going to be right there on Blue TV. Well, Wayman, you may see us splitting the last 8 games because you're an Eagles fan. Sometimes your vision ain't right. But I tell you that, you welcome to your opinion, sir. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the Saints fans are happy that they won, but they should be mad that they won because the Jets also won, which means they're in the battle for the top pick. But guess what, guys? We're going to continue to grow. Thank you, Mr. Patrick Flash. I want y'all to keep tuning in. Go to Facebook. Go to YouTube. Scroll down, share, like. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing something that a lot of y'all people want to do but don't do. I don't want to take the credit, but I thank y'all for tuning in, because without y'all, there is no me. Keep your prayers up and your head up. And we're going to talk again next week. Yeah, buddy.
Bugs on the mic, you know the show. Turn it up loud, let the whole world know. Straight out of Rustin, repping on the flow. Dallas Cowboys on my chest, let the star glow. Bugs got the podcast, speakers on blast. Talking about the game, every moment going